Hi everyone and welcome. So today is Saturday, March 1st, and we just blew through February, didn't we? All right, so the retired lists are coming out on, I think it's March 17th if I remember right. So we have 3 Saturdays until then, right? The 1st, the 8th, the 15th. Yes. So since it got warmer this week here in the Chicagoland, but we're supposed to have snow this morning, but I don't think it'll stick around. All right, so since the temperature is warming up, the little eaglets, or that's what they're called, out in Big Bear Valley are ready to pip through their eggshells. I thought, let's do a happiest day. I'm going to show my 3 favorite stamp sets from the annual catalog over the next 3 weekends, and it'll probably just be on a Saturday. I probably won't do an introduction because I'll link the introducing video on in the description of this. But anyone who's watched me since the catalog came out knows that this is one of my happiest stamp sets. I love this stamp set. I smile every time I pull it out. So I'm going to do, since we're going along favorites, I'm going to do my 3 favorite layouts for you today too. So let me come over here. Let me grab these. I have some junk over there. Let's grab out 3 bases. Let's do 1 each of our, what I consider our basic card bases. So I have a basic white, very vanilla, and basic beige. Let's grab out 3 layers, even though we may not be using them as a layer. So let's grab out a flirty flamingo. Let's do daffodil delight. And let's bring out lemon lime twist, because those just make me think of spring and fun and all that. So we'll grab those out, but we may or may not be using them. And then I'll grab other cardstock as we need. All right, let me put this back over here on the side. Oh, I knocked my brush thing. Oh my gosh, knocked everything out. Okay, so let's go ahead. One of my favorite layouts is the horizontal, and it's like a banner card. All right, so let's go ahead, let's take this, let's get some other color. I think, because I want to do this across like a banner, so we'll keep this layer here, but let's grab out another. Let's go just a little bit darker on that. Oh my gosh, I can't grab, something is stuck. All right, let's grab out Granny Apple Green, and we're going to cut this to the 5 1/4 layer. And let's do 2 1/4 inches this way. All right, put that over here to the side. Oh, I'll show you later on today. I'm going to work in my scrap box. This is all my scraps for my February videos. I don't have a lot because I already did some of those words, but we're going to go ahead and grab that out. Let me make sure this is at least that long. Oh, it's a little bit shorter, but we'll use it. So let's go ahead and cut this then at 2 inches. So we're going to that 4th down. Oh, this is what happens when you don't have nails. And let's, I don't even know where to set things. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. And then, oh my God, my daughter got up early and my husband decided to make a fire because he's feeling sick. So, yeah, don't get me started. So, they're out there arguing about something. Oh my gosh, look at that, they all fell off. Now, have you ever noticed that sometimes these will come off of your, that just means that they need to be wiped off because there's a little bit of dust or whatever that's keeping them from sticking on really good. So we're going to take the little background piece, let's put it on a block, and I think I'm going to do this in Granny Apple Green. We're just going to do a little bit of a background on our layer. Just to give it a little bit of a citrusy background. And then on this, we're going to do those gorgeous, gorgeous dragonflies. I'm just going to pick up this one just because I can. I'm going to do this in the coordinating Granny Apple Green. Let's do the wings. You know what? Instead of, no, I love the wings. Gotta do the wings. All right, let's do the upper wing, which is that. Let me grab out another block. I have quite a few blocks sitting out. Let's do that in the lemon lime twist. That way you can see how they're similar, but just a little bit different. And we're going to do a stamp off. So we're going to do this one at the full strength. Oops, a little bit off. Try not to get my head in the picture. And this one will be a stamp off. Then let's do the other side. Yes, I know I have to clean that off still. So let's do the other side the other way. So this one will make full strength. This one will make second generation. And you see I did get a little bit of a line there because I went off on here. So a little bit of that dark color stayed. All right. Let's take out, now we need, I think we need a little bit of a color change in there. So let me grab out my Petunia Pop Dark. And where is my, oh, here it is. Let's grab out my bone folder and let's get some color on that. Just a little in that background. Oops, got a little bit on there too. Not a big deal. So you can see that just put a little bit of a sparkly background on there. And I think my glitter saying won't fit on there. It's a little too tall. So we're going to use this one. We're going to use this one over here. We'll do that in Memento. Let's put it together. All right. Put this on here. This is going to get, oops, I'm getting up a little bit there. Let's put this on, ooh, centered. Let's put this on. like that, so it's even on the sides. And let's make sure we have the card opening the right way. Let's put this on here. And let's grab out, what pretty colors do I want to put on this? I'm looking at I think I'm going to grab out the flat adhesive back pearls. But that one is almost gone. So here, let me grab out this one. See what happens. I open up different packets at different time. Now with these, because they're flat, I found that sometimes my take your pick tool doesn't pick them up the greatest. I think I'm gonna, oh, did you see that? It shut off. Don't know where it shut off to. I think it's over here somewhere. I don't know. So I go in that direction. There we go. I'm gonna put that right there. Just a little bit of an empty spot there. All right, so there's my first card. So much fun. I love the straight across panel. All right, next card. Let me get this out. Oh, here. Let me get this out. Let me clean these all off. Sorry, that was quite noisy. All right. My next favorite type of card is, of course, the 4 square card. So let's go ahead. Let me put some of this back for now. Oh, you know, I didn't clean that one off either. Let me grab this real quick. So I put that straight back on. And also, if it gets to the point where you're cleaning off the back of your stamps and they're still not sticking very well on there, I put a little of green glue on there, a very thin smear, spread it out, and then let it dry for about an hour, and it'll get tacky, and that'll also help with that. All right. My next favorite type of card is the 4 square. Now, because let me just grab a piece and let me talk to you about that. Here's a piece of basic white. So usually we'll go like this, and we'll use the full layer. But since we already have a layer out, we're going to go down a little. So we know that. Let me grab out that. So we had that 4 by 5 1/4 layer. So I think we want to go down on this, and we want to show a lot of that card. So I think since we're here, we're going to go down to 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. All right. So let's write something down here really quick. Here's math. Sorry. So we're going to do 3 1/2. Can you see that? 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So if you take that times 2, this equals 7, and 4 3/4 equals 9 1/2. All right, so we're going to cut this down to 7 by 9 1/2. Bring that arm out. Oh, let me put my, didn't put my little thing back in there. All right, so let's go 7 by 9 1/2. So here's 9 1/2 on the long way. And then here's 7. All right. So let's go ahead and what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to stamp a bunch of these in just the memento. we're just kind of, oh, let me bring this, I should have it on one of my, what am I doing here? Now we do want them in different directions, but we are going to be cutting these off, so we're not really sure what's going to get cut off where. Oh, I did a really bad inking on that. Let me see if I can get back in. I might get my head in a little bit. Sorry. Yeah. Yuck. All right. Anyway, let's do it like that. Let's take, I'm going to get out for the baby wings. I'm going to get out this one. And for the big wings, we'll use this one. All right, so we're going to stay with 3 main colors. Grab, let's see, because our background is going to be on this one. Let's see, let me figure out which one I want to do. I think I'm going to use the white on this, because that'll bring out that this is really like the basic beige. All right, so let's go ahead. So we'll do Fresh Freesia, we'll do Daffodil Delight, and we'll do Pretty in Pink. All right. Have this out here because I don't want to do any weird colors. So we're going to do the little ones. The smaller wings, the lower wings. Oh, I'm really not happy with that. I could stamp it again, but it's all right. We'll deal with it. So we're going to do some in pink, and then we're going to also do some second generation. Ooh, that really got too light. So yeah, I think with the Pretty in Pink, and like I said, I'm not getting my head in there, so these aren't going to be lined up perfectly. We want to make sure we have at least one in every quadrant. All right, so that looks good. Let me clean that off. Let's go to Daffodil Delight. Do this one. So then we'll go back here and see. I'm going to have those together, but that's all right. That's all right. Did I wipe that off? I don't remember. All right, so there's all my lower ones. Let me do my upper ones. Ooh, my Fresh Freesia. Either I forgot how light it is, or it needs inking. Oh, there it comes through. And the upper wings, I'm doing all in the same color. All right, so there we have all of those. Let's go ahead and use that. I don't think I want to use a splatter. I think I'm going to grab out some more blends, and we'll do that. All right, so let me go ahead and get some of this out of the way. This is what happens when you And I'm hitting a little bit harder. You're not going to ruin your blends doing this. Will you dry them out a little faster? Potentially, but you're not going to hurt them. All right, let's grab the dark Daffodil Delight. And this one we probably won't be able to see till we get right up and look at it. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the yellow coming through. All right, oops, sorry about that. And let's get Flirty Flamingo. Where's my Flirty Flamingo? Here we go. Is that the light or no? That's the dark Flirty Flamingo. All right. And I do think we need something else on there. I don't know if I want the sun though. All right, we're going to put a few of the sprinkles on there. I wasn't going to, but let's go ahead. And where did I? There they are. And I think I'm going to do them in the Daffodil Delight. So it's not going to show up a lot, but you're going to see it there and you're going to know it's there. Just putting them everywhere where kind of the dragonflies meet. All right. Now we're going to cut this in half into our quadrants. Did I put my cutter back under here? I did. All right, remember, this is going to be 4 3/4 this way. And this is going to be 3 1/2 this way. All right, so there's our 4 quadrants. Let's figure out which one we like best. I think I want to use this one. I think this one looks nice. Make sure my card's opening the right way. I don't know. I like this one too, though. I'm going to use this one. All right. So let's go ahead. On this one, I am going to do my glitter saying because it's one of my favorite sayings. Love it. Doing this in the memento. Make sure this is straight here. Ooh. So much fun. So much fun. All right, so let's go ahead. Make sure I don't have any rogue blend spot. Oh no. I was going to change this anyway. And let's get a little bit of fun in there. For this, I think I want to use the iridescent faceted gems because they have that sparkle to them. All right, let me grab this. Now, usually I only do 3, but I'm going to break my rule and have 5 on there. All right, so I have these for 3 other cards. Put this back. And there's that card. All right, last card. We're going to grab out, let me see if I can have I have a bigger piece of berry vanilla in my scraps. That's a pretty good size. Let me see if I have anything bigger. Oh, there's a good one. All right. Oh, a few little sayings in there too. All right. That's going to be perfect. Because what I call a Polaroid card is also one of my favorites. So what we're going to do here, again, we're going to bring out Mr. Dragonfly. You know what, I'm thinking, do I want to do the sun on this one? Should I stay with some of the same colors? Let's do this. And I will be candid and state that the majority of the times that I use this set, I do not use the other pieces. I usually use the glitter rings and the dragonfly. I don't always use all the others. So now on these, let me go ahead, clean this off. All right, and we're going to do different oh, there I went again. What the heck, Roxy? Oh, why do I do this to myself? All right, anyway, let's clean her up. Let's put a couple in here. Let's get one off the side there. One off the side there. All right. On these, wow. Oh, fudge buckets. Yeah, I said fudge buckets. Did I ever tell you that story? When I was young and skinny, I used to play on a tennis league. And when you're playing tennis, of course, you can't swear. If you swear, first you lose a point, or you get a warning, and then you lose a point, and then you lose a set, a game, and then a set. And I had a little bit of a potty mouth when I was younger. And so I came up with fudge buckets, what I would say when I would do a bad play or do something that I wasn't really happy with. Because fudge buckets is not a swear word. And the referees, the chair umpire, whatever you want to call them, couldn't penalize me because I didn't swear. So now I'm going on a different color altogether because I didn't even use Fresh Freesia the first time. I'm going to close my stamp pads off to the side here so you don't see. I'm just going to do this since I know I'm changing this now because I have so much ink all over it. So yes, fudge buckets. To this day, I don't think my mom appreciates when I say that because she knows what I really need to be saying, which is fudge. Oh, fudge. Okay, people that are older like me will understand that reference. All right. Let's not try to mess this up again, Roxy. I'm just going to put a little bit of a one there. All right. Yeah, that pretty in pink is very tight. All right, leave that over there. Put this over here. This, I'm going to grab, where's those markers? Here they are. This, I'm going to use the blends. Ooh, that point's not very good on my daffodil delight. All right, yeah, not liking how my point is on that. This is the Petunia Pop, so it's going to be very dark. I probably could get the light, but let's just do it like that. Because I'm going to go over with other colors, so you're not going to see them. All right, let's go over with some, oh, these are very dark colors because remember I was doing them for my splashes. I'm still happy. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go to the other edge. I'm going to go to the bullet edge. Because they tend not to be, and that one seems a little bit dried out. But we'll go ahead and use that. And now, let me remind you, most of my blends are at least, let's see, we went from blendabilities to blends. So I'd say most of my blends are probably 4 to 5 years old. So I should be probably, because any marker after 4 years is probably going to either dry out or is going to have, if it's a brush tip, get splayed or get, you know, a little bit off that way. All right, do I have fresh freesia? Yes. And I probably should have gone and got all the lights anyway. I don't know why I stayed. Oh wait, was that my pretty, oh no, it's my flamingo. Say my pretty in pink shouldn't be dry already. That's my flamingo, flirty flamingo, which I'm pretty sure I've had a good 4 to 5 years, ever since they went to, from the blendabilities to the blends. So that would be a good one probably to be replacing soon. And just to be safe, I'm using the bullet point on all of these. Here. All right, so then after you've colored these, because it doesn't look like much right now, correct? After you color these and you've stamped them in the light color, then you're going to come back and go over them in the black. And then that's going to see how then it kind of, I don't know. All right, so let's look at this before. See how that's kind of a bad coloring job right now? then you go back over with your black and see how it kind of just makes it all seem, and I did do a good job on that side. But it kind of just brings it all together. So here's our kind of badly colored side. And see how that just pulls it all together. And you're probably saying, well, why did you stamp in the light color? Because if you're a little bit off, especially with the dragonfly body, then it kind of brings it all together. Oh, that was really bad. Don't give it that. All right. So now we have that. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that on 2 different levels like that. Let's take the layer here. Oh my gosh, I hope you can't hear my daughter in the background. I can hear her. I remember, my daughter doesn't wear her hearing aids, but everyone in my family, my husband and my 2 kids, both have hearing loss. It's hereditary on Randy's side of the family. And so everyone talks loud. And that's why I sometimes talk loud, because I'm always yelling because they can't hear me, because Evan is the only one who wears his hearing aids regularly, my son. So, all right. So here, a little phrase on our Polaroid card. And let's get some embellishments. I'm not going to use those because those just got retired. Those are from Celebration, so I don't want to use those. Let me see. Let's use these. Oh, I have to have one of these open somewhere. Hang on. Let me grab everything out of my little... Oh, there we go. Say, I know I have to have one open. That's why I always have so many embellishments left, because I buy 3 or 4 at a time because I'm afraid I'm going to run out. And then they retire them, and then I have them all over the place. So these colors are pretty much everything we used. And I didn't do that on purpose. That's just a happy accident. And plus, with Stampin' Up, usually, you see, here's the freesia, here's the pink, the green. With Stampin' Up, it's just amazing how most everything they have coordinates. So let's get, I'm going to be weird. I'm going to get one each of these colors on here. And then we'll come back and figure out, no, do I want to put that in the middle of the sun? No, that's kind of weird. Put this up by the sun though. All right, so now I have 4 on there. I don't like even numbers on my cards. So let's go ahead and come down here. There, now we have 7 on there, which is kind of overkill, but I don't mind. Let me put those away. Oh, I'm sorry, did I tell you those are the in color shimmer gems? So more than likely they will retire. There'll be some sort of new in color gem coming out, but it will probably retire. All right, so here you go, guys. Here are my 3 cards. Let's cover up some of that mess right there. Here are my 3 cards using one of my favorite stamp sets. Oh, let's go up a little bit more. I didn't realize I was that much off. Using my favorite stamp set, Happiest Day, and using my favorite layouts. So more than likely, next week when I do inspiring snapdragons, because you knew that was coming, it has a die with it, so I might be doing only 2 cards with that because I might be using the dies in coordination with it. But if not, maybe we'll go along the same thing where we do my favorite layouts and do some new layouts. All right, guys, thanks for sticking with me past this 40 minutes. Wow. give me a thumbs up, send a comment over. You answer all comments. Share this on your social media, but most of all, have a safe and happy weekend. Bye for now.